Hey guys, it's Gunrunner7271. Hey, I don't produce many videos, but when I do, I try to make it on something that the whole prepper community that I see on YouTube kind of ignores or spots over. Today I'd like to talk to you about what happens if and when the government decides to shut the GPS system off, whether there's an EMP, or whether your electronic gadget, i.e. mobile GPS device, has malfunctioned or run out of power. I think it's important that we don't overlook the skill of simple map reading. I personally prefer the USGS topographical map. It has a key, and once you get the key for it, you know exactly where gas wells, sources of water. You can plan your personal security at your bug out location and or routes to your bug out location, which I find to be very important. In addition, a compass, it works best when you use a compass. Having to pass a land nav skill test in the Army, I am a big fan of getting my hands involved in the process. I don't mind marking up a map and then erasing it or whatever. I think it's important that we not forget how to read USGS topographical maps. After all, most of them are free. If you contact the USGS topographical service, they're free. I, however, pay about $10 for mine. Mine are tear-proof and they are waterproof. They're made out of a Tyvek, a heavy-duty Tyvek type material. Very, very rugged maps. Okay, I've had mine for 10, 12 years now, and I'm duly impressed with them. I usually buy the 7.5 minute maps, and that's the 7.5 minute is a quadrangle type map. It's not military grid coordinates. However, there is a grid tool that you can use to convert these two military grids. One thing that I will note, that I also maintain aerial photographs of the area for which I am residing. I maintain aerial photographs for each and every bug out location, along with a USGS topographical map for each and every bug out location. This helps me do a couple of things. Number one, I know where my natural resources are, such as water, shelter. Usually, you can tell by looking at the map where things are, like old mine shafts and oil wells or gas wells, radio towers. All those things are what I would consider bonus material in your bug out location, but you'd never know they were there unless you had a USGS topographical map. In saying that, it can help you plan your security, your emergency exit routes, safest routes of passage to provide you the maximum amount of cover from your would-be pursuer. These things are all tremendously important, and I think without a doubt it's something that we've gotten away from. I know myself as a prepper, I haven't looked at a map. I've owned maps, but I haven't looked at a map in about 10 years since GPS. Man, I tell you what, I ran across these maps in reviewing my gear, and I said, man, I got to start, getting back to that. My GPS just happened to die in my truck about a week ago. So I find myself looking at road maps quite frequently now during my everyday course of business. I will say that, keeping it simple is probably something I'm pretty good at. I have a lot of electronic gadgets and I love them. But I really appreciate the fact that I don't need a battery to get where I'm going from point A to point B in the most efficient and timely manner. So, having said that, I want you all to give me some feedback on this. I would challenge anyone to say that to me that you can't find where you're going. So give me a call. Thanks. Bye.